Okay, let's move on to the next definition, which is end channel. It says see top channel and bottom channel, and we can just talk about what that is. On hollow metal doors, depending on the manufacturer, you have either flush or you have inverted channels. Some manufacturers have inverted channels top and bottom. Other manufacturers have flush channels at the top and inverted on the bottom, and I'm going to show you what that means. Other manufacturers offer top caps. When you have an inverted top channel, they make a cap that can go in there to close that off. They also have options where that can be welded closed or sealed closed with caulk or possibly bondoed closed. At the end of the day, unless you're going out of your way to seal that top of that door, regardless of it being flush or inverted, water does get in. So anytime that you've ever walked up to a door and it was just rusted from the inside out, yep, that's where they rust from, because the water gets in the top of the door, comes all the way down, collects in pools at the bottom, and if you've got a door that's rusted so severely, you can take and kind of twist it, and you can just hear all of the rusted steel giving away and the core just crinkling up. And the reason that that happens is, fun fact, is sometimes that steel on the inside face needs to be raw in order to get the core to adhere to it. So that's why I do like honeycomb core doors are really common. The inside face of that has to be not primed in order to get, from what I understand, to get the adhesive to attach the honeycomb cardboard core to the face of the steel. So that's raw. That's why I like polystyrene, polyurethane, anything that's bonding that core. And I've got a couple of door samples here, so I'll just grab something. Well, okay, that's a door cut out. I don't have anything that shows a flush top cap, but that is what an inverted cap looks like. Now, bottoms of doors are generally going to be inverted. I'm pretty sure that they're always going to be inverted. You can also have a manufacturer that will have an inverted top cap. When the cap is inverted like this, it's inverted. You'll always see it at the bottom of a door, okay? If it happened to be at the top of the door, the manufacturer will sell a cap that will push in, snap in. They're not always made of steel. I've seen them made of vinyl as well, and that will go in there. Seco has an option where I'm pretty sure that they'll seal that for you as well. My opinion, exterior doors that swing out should have a sealed top cap. I would order it from the factory because it's not... if it was my door, my building, something that I'm still going to own a decade from now, I would want that. It's a very small upcharge. You could also do it yourself. If you've got a flush top cap, you could get up there with an exterior grade caulk, and I'd completely seal that. I don't want the water dripping in, because what happens is the rain, let's say that you've got a movie theater. It's a great example. The back walls of movie theaters are always really tall because they got big giant movie screens inside of them. Let's say that you've got 40 feet of height there. All the rain that hits that surface area, all of that water comes down, and it literally hits the brick will stop. There'll be a lintel. It'll lip down, hit the face of the jamb. It will lip down, curl underside, and then drip, drip, drip into the door. So you've got a huge surface area. Think of a sail. How many square feet are on a sail on a on a 17th century ocean-going vessel? It's the same sort of concept. So end channel says see top channel and bottom channel. And that's really the description I have for you of that definition. Let's switch to the screen view and let's see if there's anything in addition to what I've said that we can add. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, so here is our definition, end channel, see top and bottom channel. So let's just type in channel, bottom channel. A horizontal stiffener channel secured to the bottom of a door, also referred to as an end channel. I don't know. I'd call it a bottom channel myself. N channel. I mean, you know, VMAX doors had, Kiwani VMAX doors, Curry 707s probably have U channels as well that are used vertically. Let's take a look at, let's get to top channel. Horizontal stiffener channel secured into the top of a door, also known as N channel. This tells me that it's an extra piece. So bottoms of doors are going to usually be like that. That's an inverted bottom channel. Tops of doors are usually going to be flush like this. Now you can have an inverted bottom channel both sides where you'll come in with a loose cap and there'll be a screw that's here in the countersink. But the construction of a bottom channel door, let's see if we can find a technical drawing of something. Okay, let's take a look at Curry's. They have a pretty good technical manual. Let's see if there's something in here, since I mentioned Curry's. Technical manual door section. Let's see, they've got something exploding a door. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they call it a top end channel. They use both terms. A little hard to see here, but it's just this. Yeah, it's a little hard. Let's see if we can, in bottom channel, they don't show it. Let's see if there's, yeah, oh, awesome, perfect. So this is everything. So apparently in this standard door, a 607 door, it's going to have an inverted top channel. You can then add an N channel, according to SDI, where you're going to screw it in and you're going to make it flush. Now I took a plant tour of, oh gosh, they're the Canadian manufacturer, Gulfport maybe? Not Gulfport. Definitely not Gulfport. Barron? I think it may have been Barron. They're outside of Toronto, and they were inverted top and bottom, and their argument was, hey, it's really nice to be able to get in there and grind that down, because you can't grind down a flush top channel. And my thought is, well, there shouldn't ever be grinding, even though I'm not ignorant. I realize that the ability to grind a door and frame gets you home sometimes at a reasonable hour. But I didn't care for the argument that the reason we make inverted top channels is so that you can grind it. If you're going to grind, you'll grind at the bottom. And that top should be flush or sealed. And just scrolling through here to see if I can, yeah, here's another example. 847 top, bottom optional flush cap. Yeah, you can have flush bottoms as well. I've seen that in specifications because they want it sealed. Tack welds, optional, fill and finish. No open seams. That's really great for keeping water out. Okay. And, you know, I just don't like using end channel because I guess it's the end of the door, but top channel, bottom channel, and then, you know, you're not really encountering the lock channel or the hinge channel by extension very often. That's a part of the door. You're not ever altering that, modifying that, needing to add it, needing to grind it away, and that's where that is. Yeah, and just on and on. So you get the concept of what we're doing here. Let's take a look also now at the Seco catalog, Seco price list, and see what kind of money it costs for these extra services. And I'll do a find function for the word flush. Not seeing anything that makes sense here. Let's do channel. Lights. Top and bottom channel, 10 gauge top and bottom channels. top. Caps, top or bottom. Here we go. Screw on top cap, screw in bottom cap attached. So wherever you might need it, on the Regent and Fuego, there's a list ad. Top caps. So let's search caps, see what they come up with on that. Yeah, lots of matches for caps. It was just a matter of finding the right search term. So you can see where it's an adder, and you're always going to want to be aware of. So here's an Imperial. Let's pull up the catalog, and let's search for Imperial. There it is. Inverted end channels welded to both face sheets. So it's telling you the Imperial has an inverted end channels. Okay, well, is that what the client wants? And if it's not, then there's your adders right there. Screw in top cap, screw in bottom cap. And I had mentioned earlier about it being sealed. Yeah, here we go. Top cap, cap top flush sealed or welded. So there are upgrades for that as well. You probably need to talk to tech support at the manufacturer to find out what they can provide or will provide when it comes to those options. But tech sheet, price list, technical manual, really great 1-2 punch. The next definition is top rail. Wow, that's going to be the same thing I just said. Let's move on to top rail. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.